Hello everybody. Welcome to ZGB Zero Game Busters. It's me, Ryan, and here I'm playing a very classical Super Nintendo game, which it just flashed across the screen. Metroid 3, or better known as Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. This is one of my childhood favorite games, and figured be the next game in the series. I'm still working on a certain project. This probably won't be too long of a game. Say up to 3 hours, depends on my memory. I usually get rusty, but figure always remember to configure your controllers when entering this game. You're not stressed out enough because it's weird how they have it set up. But let's enjoy some plot.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
I love that opening so much. Basically, this here intro is some games don't do this much anymore, but this is basically giving you a synopsis of the first two games. Basically, what Samus has done. And if I press the button too fast, just pause and read it. I've played this game so many times. I can usually 100% this, without trouble. First game was destroyed by the brain. Second game, we go destroy the Metroid world, home world. But something happened. Basically, Samus found a baby Metroid. And it wasn't dangerous. Yeah, so the best thing to do is just hand it over in captivity, yeah. Way to preserve. We're there to destroy, not keep. And as usual, scientists, let's study and harvest itself for the good of mankind. What could possibly go wrong? We may have spoken too soon. Now, I know people would usually play Metroid 1 and 2 before this. This may come out after I do them or before. I haven't decided yet. Here we are. This game is just... It's one of those games where it's got a lot of exploring in it. A lot of shooting. There's also a genre called Metroidvania that spawned because of Metroid's expression, Castlevania style, Metroid searching around. But Metroid took 1 and 2 and made it phenomenally better. That's why many games seem to try to copy its style. The poor baby! Oh, poor thing. I can't get it. Oh my god. It's Ridley. We hate it. The one we hate. The guy we hate. As you can see, I could shoot him all day long, but unfortunately that does jack shit. As far as I'm aware. I mean, people in the comments can let me know, but basically what I found is just this fight is never ending until you take a certain amount of damage. Weird, but let's go with it's got that Mega Man X vibe to it. Have that annoying beep sound for your health being too low. And here we go. And you have plenty of time. Unless you stop to admire the scenery. I praise this game up on its music. It's got the nice atmosphere to it. Each planet has its own unique setting to it. Scenery is easily one of my top favorite SNES games. And the reason why it's such a cult classic, I mean, hell, it's on the SNES Mini, and that's one of Nintendo's apparently top, where they put the top best games that people will play, despite the fact that they still don't know what everybody loves. Let's put Donkey Kong Country on there. Oh wait, we didn't put 2 on there, or I'm assuming there's not 2. I can't remember. But, you know, out of the trilogy, people love 2 the most. But at least on that we got Star Fox 2, so hopefully one day I'll have that and I can play it. But we give chase to our prey, and here we are on the game world. If you ever get lost, come back to your ship. It's a save point and a refill of everything. You just listen, it sets the tone of the things to come. And actually, if you are a veteran Metroid player, you ought to understand what area we're in. Here in just a minute, it's going to become more obvious. If you haven't played, it's fine, it's okay, but it's only the people that played Metroid 1 who will understand what this area is. This room hasn't figured it, giving you out. Spoiler, it's where this is Mother Brain's room. We just came down the escape hatch from Metroid 1. So yes, we're back on this world. Also, you come over here and get a power-up like in the first game. And of course, between games, Samus just loses all her abilities. Jeez. Mega Man much? Even ditches her power-ups like Mega Man X. It's like, Samus, why don't you just keep all your missiles and your space jump? You can find out what's wrong in a heartbeat. But it's what it is. I don't want you to be a Mary Sue in the game right off the bat. But missiles, missiles are scattered everywhere, so you should have plenty. I always find that thing creepy. It's watching you. But I call it more of like an alarm we just set off, basically. Shut up. We're gonna have to come back for it later, but right there. We technically can't get that yet. Now that a certain jump a bit upgrade. We'll be trying for 100%. Not gonna speed run it. I tried speed running and that gets me killed every time I get to Ridley. Son of a bitch, always had trouble with them. The music changed. And we have woken up everybody. Luckily, right now the space pirates are easy pickings. But if you noticed, I've been angling up and down, down and diagonal. It's new to this game. Directional aiming. And wall jumping. Samus can wall jump. Which, believe me, that's getting a ton of use in this game. Sometimes I just like to shoot everything just to make sure nothing's in my way. You just don't take unnecessary damage. Those hanging bastards. You shoot them, they split, so you can't just shoot and run. Try running underneath them and you're not a morph ball, they're gonna catch you. Red door is always 5 missiles or 1 super missile, whichever you feel like it. And it's like these Chozo are so smart, it's like Mega Man X, they scatter these capsules all over the place. These statues hold power-ups for Samus. The Chozo really think that far in advance, so they just pull out a Dr. Light out of their ass. I try to go for a no damage run here of this boss, but I always get one hit by hitting the claw at least once. In this game, small health is 5, big circle health is 20 units of energy. And thankfully, unlike Metroid 1, they start you off with 99 instead of stupid 30. Never understood that. And that's what happens when they dig. And when they dig, they even bring up debris, which is stupid. And thus begins backtracking for items. Because you know these items are everywhere. This game loves to put secrets everywhere, like hidden walls, hidden passages. Hence why there's a certain upgrade in this game to allow you to see this shit. I normally don't come in here, but basically show you what's in here. Good old map room. Which, I mean, if you play this game enough, you just sometimes don't even need the map. It's just a useless room, but downloads the entire map for you. Blue square is where you haven't been. Pink or red, it's where your character's technically been in that square. Well then, I just kept flying off. Screw you too. Alrighty, get out of this beginning area. I will just show you some tricks to like skip parts of the game. I hate hitting those things, they're so hard. At least with the normal shot they are hard. Certain upgrades allow that to be a lot more forgiving. Enter this room. Hold A, you can run. Samus books it. This room basically showing you the 4 bosses. Defeat each boss. Destroys the crystal. So we gotta destroy 4 bosses. With naturally Ridley being one of them. What a surprise. He's in about every last fucking Metroid game. In some form. Dead or alive. Gotta love that elevator music. I know I do. You're the enemy. It took a missile from me. At least you gave me 2 of them back. Lay a bomb. I'm not very good at the bomb jump trick. I probably will end up trying to show it off later. Here's our map room for this area. The Bryn Star. It's a big area. Sorry for the small intrusion there. Alright, let's see if I can do this first try. This is a speed running trick here called the muck ball, which I somehow fail every time. The idea is to run, jump, and duck into a ball while keeping that running momentum. If you can get the mock ball, you can access all the little goodies in this area before you get a certain upgrade. As much as I tried, I've only done this so few times. Let's get a few more tries and we'll move on. I'll just come back with a certain upgrade. Yeah. Give it about 2 more tries here. I've done it. It's just, I guess it's hard. It's just hard. Because you gotta be moving forward while trying to duck at the same time. You can't hit the wall when you come in this room or else you just kill all your momentum. And if you don't have momentum, you fall. You have to run fast enough to pass that gate. If you see a red door, you might as well just open it and come back to it when you can. So once you open it, it's blue, so. Hey, missile recharges. Love missiles. But this game is so popular that there's many different ROM hacks. Like, I've heard of one where it completely changes the whole game. And it's harder. There's randomizer. There's like a randomizer run of this where all your items that we're getting, they're randomized. They're thrown everywhere they can be, without, you know, without getting you stuck unless they you pick like a run where you need to glitch or do certain super tricks to get to them. I roll away, so I don't like that ball. Nope. Those metal guys, they learn from their weaker cousins. They're equipped with metal, so they're not getting hurt. I think you can freeze them if you have timing to get underneath them, but I just technically ignore them. That's my first practical use of the wall jump. Because what they want you to do is grapple beam over here, but with wall jumping you can say screw you. Of course, it's bombable. And now we got Samus' iconic charge beam. Which, surprisingly, I don't really use. Just that dinky little beam. But if you charge it, you can jump and harm certain little weaks. But like I said, I hardly ever use it. I just use my missiles, which you got plenty of. You got a little over 200 missiles in the game. 50 supers, 50 power bombs. Hell, use them. Just like that, you can miss like just a miss. These little red bugs are useful for one thing and one thing only. Farming. You know, bitch. There's a better farming technique later, but if you're ever low on health or missiles, find those little pipes and farm away. And we're coming to the first of many sub-bosses. And it looks like our door changed from blue to green color. Sorry, I'm partially colorblind. I had to look at that. Green and yellow, I get them mixed up. But green doors are super missile only doors. This music, it's so eerie but captivating. One of my favorite tracks in this game. And you don't hear it that much. I think it's only this boss and maybe one other little part. But this music is so good. You can double shot if you're quick enough. You know, comments, audience, let me know what music piece. What's your if you play Super Metroid, what piece do you look forward to and is your favorite? I look forward to this and another piece that's coming up. It's a short play, but I just love it because it just sets a tone of eeriness because you're on an alien planet. Like the unknown. And I don't like it when he's in my face because I can't double shot him. Not that fast. Wow. Damn, Samus can jump for me, jeez. I like how her feet shuffle. Super missiles, powerful as fuck. But they're limiting you to 5 per weapon. Upgrade 50 max. Like I said, if you can find ways to get to your ship, you always have a lot. Backtrack here for a second. On our mini icon map, we see an S. That stands for a save room. I'm gonna save it here and call this a part. Many more parts to come. Probably not too many, like I said, but under 3 hours if you know what you're doing. Or, not gonna say like an hour to 3 hours, depends on how fast you are. But I'll talk to everybody later. Let us know how you thought. Love it. Give the likes up. But I will talk to everybody later. Have a good evening. Ciao.